What's up, guys? So I'm back here to show you some tones I've been working with. Um, just guitar and bass. These tones are pretty good for harder rock, metal, post-hardcore, stuff like that. Um, the uh, master bus is off right now, so it doesn't lag too hard while I'm trying to record. Um, this project it's a cover of Ghost by Counterparts. Um, Doesn't have vocals in it yet. Gonna try to get them done tomorrow, but yeah. So this is what it sounds like in the mix. Yeah. So yeah, pretty basic stuff. I guess we'll go guitars first. So this is just the guitars. So yeah, all guitars running through the same type of stuff. Compressor doing like a dB of compression. Slow attack, fast release. 4:1 ratio. It's just getting compressed just a little bit, keeping the bite though with the slow attack. It's going into pod form next, but just for the tube screamer, low drive, pretty high gain, a little bit of tone to the right, and then a noise gate, and that's all going into the Lemme Legion. It's on the green channel, rhythm mode. Everything's pretty much between 12 and 1 o'clock, except the mid and presence are boosted just a little bit, but nothing drastic on the EQ of the amp. Yeah, that's all going into. That is all going into Lake Cab. It's not running through this side. I tried to use some of the Rosen Digital impulses, but I use the orange ones, the Mesa ones, and the the Rosen American custom ones. Yeah, so they didn't really sound. I mean, I use them for other stuff, but they didn't really sound good in this context. So I just went with the good old Catharsis impulses. Also free, just like the Legion amp. It's all free stuff. So yeah, I use the 1 on press 8, 2 off press high, and S press 5. Next going to EQ. Little dip at 5K, shelf at 6K. Nothing too major. Then it's doing the Renaissance axe at the end, doing 1 dB, 2 dB of attenuation. So yeah. Then the guitars are going to the bus. The bus has got so the Waves NLS bus on the Nevo setting. It's doing just getting in the red. That's hitting the ozone exciter, just doing some tape saturation. C4 for the all muted stuff, just so it doesn't get too loud before it hits the compressor. So yeah, it's just a multi-band compressor. You guys can listen to solo. See that dip right there? That's from the palm mute, the guitar. So basically, it just kind of compresses that little area. Then it's got some EQ. Really nothing major. High pass, low pass. It seems like it's set kind of tight, but there's a lot of hiss with the amp, so I wanted to get that out of there. Just a dip at 3.2 and almost 1K, and then boosting 3 dB of 200 hertz. just for some more low end. So finally hits a compressor. It's doing like 2 dB of compression. Again, slow attack, fast release. Really nothing major on the bus. Yeah, so in the mix, I think it fits pretty well. Right. So the next thing would be the bass. So bass is pretty dirty. Yeah, so kind of two-prong approach to the bass. So I have just the clean track, which is need this. That's just running Pod Farm, the Adam and Eve, so real clean, fat bass amp. That's running into 6 different impulses, but they're actually just 3 impulses that are doubling up. So this is from the Guitar Hacks impulses, the SVT 8x10. Yeah, so then it's going into an SSL channel. It's just a CLA crystal algae bass preset. I might have modified it a little bit. It's, you know, a boost, pretty big boost at 80 hertz. Dip at almost 400 hertz. Oops. Boost at 1K, and then just the low pass at 4K, because this is really driving just the low end part of the bass sound. And then finally just some more EQ, high pass and low pass. So here high pass off at 47, some more boost at 100, a little bit of a boost at 220, and that's really all that's going on, just shaping the low end a little bit more. Then there's a dirty track, so this bass track is getting sent into this track, the dirty track. So the dirty track starts with the Sans amp from Pod Farm. I had the TSE, what is it, the TSE DOD, but I didn't feel like messing with all the presence and trying to find a sound. This one's just 4 knobs, real easy. So yeah, that's what I put on there. So yeah, the drive is just enough so it's like not too much like that, and not too little. It's just hitting it just enough to get it driving. Gains all the way up, treble pretty high up, bass 50%. Alright. Oh, sorry, I missed some stuff. So noise gate, and then the blue comp, just doing a little bit of compression. Then I have the crystal algae bass from Waves. So this is doing a good amount of compression, some more distortion. So here's what it sounds like. You know, I'll bypass everything. So here's what it sounds like when you turn the crystal algae bass on. Pretty good stuff for the DI. It's just a modified DI feeder preset. You guys have this. Then the Ignite amps, another free plugin. TPA. It's just a power amp plugin. It's really not doing much. Just some bias and resonance. Not doing too much with you. Yeah, you can just kind of hear it. It's a little bit of a difference because the depth and the bias, but really not doing too much. The big thing that's doing the distortion or saturation really is this Brainworks saturator. Now, that probably sounds pretty ugly right now, but in the mix. This is what gets that pop from the bass in the mix. It's all running into SSL channel. You guys can see the settings right here. One more noise gate for the from all that saturation, and then the EQ here. Basically cutting out a lot of the bass, some mids, and then cutting the high. It's pretty harsh stuff up there. And then this channel is being sent into another channel, which is just for the clicks. Well, really shouldn't be called click. It's just kind of accentuating that like pop from the high end. So it's hitting a pretty hard compression. And then again, slow attack, fast release. Some boost where it sounds good. So 800 hertz is pretty good. That's where that pop is, around 1 to 3K is the pop, and then just go past the rest of it off. Don't really need it. Yeah. So yeah. The bass bus, nonetheless. I love this plugin. It's really has a lot of good saturation and color. Function in the noise on, but and this is the EQ for the entire bass bus, so it's boosting around, what is this, 60 to 200 is kind of boosted. That's where my bass is sitting. Everything else kind of dipped out, and then just a low pass at almost 7K. That's 7K, so it's nice. Yeah, cut out 600, cut out 350, and 200. This is where my kick is sitting, down below 60, so it's running all into the compressor down like 4 dB. Fast attack, fast release. I don't really want the bite of the bass to go in, because that's where the kick drum is going to come in, especially in the rolling. You want that to come in first. So to help with that, I have the some sidechain compression. So the kick is being sent into the auxiliary input of recomp. So it's like doing like almost 3 dB. So every time the kick hits, it compresses the bass. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, so I mean, that's everything. I'll play it again in the mix. And just a reminder, if you guys want any tutorials, anything, just leave a comment and I'll try to get around to making some videos if you guys want them. So yeah, here it is in the mix again. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Like the video if you liked it. You don't have to though, I don't really care. Alright, see you guys next time.